Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
All right, here he is, the chosen one, Tyron Woodley, your current UFC welterweight champion, and it's hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when you break down the film on Tyron Woodley. I think what jumps out to me, though, of late is the strategy, the fight IQ, in taking a challenge like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and making that matchup work for him. Woodley has accrued a lot of UFC experience, has a ton of big hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Woodley is 17 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hard... Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Andre Bishop and Kimbo Slice. All right, so here's the former backyard brawler, internet sensation, Kimbo Slice. And not a lot of people expected him to realize success in the UFC, but a big win over Houston Alexander has set up this showcase spot here tonight. As usual, all eyes on Kimbo Slice as he makes that walk to the octagon.
This guy has outstanding control on the ground, amongst the best in the world, at holding his opponent in the position that he would like to keep him in while utilizing...
Well, what a story it is. Andre Bishop making a walk tonight, a walk that a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't make. He was in jail for 5 years, came out, and somehow, some way, was able to avenge his... And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
The kick lands to the liver. He's hurt bad. He's trying to stay up. He is in big, big trouble.
Oh!
He is in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
Oh, straight right. He's able to slip the left there.
Oh, man.
Big body shot
there, too. Woo! Woo! Look at that jab.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand. Just that
big right hand. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad. Excellent timing here to land a big left.
All right, the decision is in.
A brick layer. for a bricklayer. I do.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk here tonight, you know his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent down? Because once I get him to the mat, I know I can keep him there. Joe, this guy has a top game as scary as anybody in the game. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, it's a great source of confidence. He'll use the body weight to keep you down. And so you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters.
You ready? You ready?
First round underway. With conviction to the body. Oh, strong punch there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
So there's the man of the... Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. So here he is, the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, very much a young man and very much a flyweight title contender, an outstanding jiu-jitsu fighter, submitted Louis Smolka as the biggest underdog on the fight card in his UFC debut back in 2016, and then followed that up with a win over Ryan Benoit to immediately... Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off at the center line. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly...
And there he swung with a haymaker.
Oh!
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his tech. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the... All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Our tail of...
You ready? You ready?
Here we go.
And he's looking for that left.
no stranger to seeing and tasting his own blood.
Big shot to the left, and he buckles. Oh, one hurt him bad. Oh, that's it. Wow. Wow.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. So as this confident young